朋友们, welcome back to Stella Rose Bella, where I talk about the latest Asian drama music and shows. Today I want to talk about my first impression of Love's Ambition. And let's get into it. So the cast, the leads, we have Zhao Lu Si, who plays Xu Yan, and we have Chen Weiting, who plays Shen Haoming. So these are the two leads. And a little fun fact is the director worked with Zhao Lu Si before on another drama called Dating in the Kitchen. So yeah, so that's a little fun fact. And I'll throw in some more towards the end. So in this drama, I really like how the order of the story is, from learning a bit about the male lead and the female lead. So you learn a bit about Xu Yan and Haoming, their personality, their character. So right off the bat, you know that Xu Yan hired actors to, being her parents, to meet Haoming's parents. And that whole process and everything, and you know that she is a liar. But one thing you do know that is that she really likes Haoming, and she believes that Haoming also likes her as well. So she's like, I will do anything to marry, into this family. So Haoming's character, right off the bat, I was really surprised, because I was like, oh, so first you know that he in some way is a controlling, he likes to be in control of a lot of things that happens and will happen. Another thing is what really scared me a little was when he knew that Xu Yan isn't the person that was coming here for a job interview when they met at the plant shop. And he did research on her, and he was like, I read about what you wrote and everything, and relationship with your grandma and everything. I was like, whoa, okay, that was a bit overwhelming. And also when he told her I have people, my people that work, at your place, and they tell me things that happened at your workplace. I was like, okay, that's creepy. So in this drama, they waste no time in explaining oh, this is sort of the process. They really this is how it is, dun 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 dun. And so in the beginning, you see how Xu Yan changed her name and she got a new ID card, and then you see her sitting in Haoming's parents' place, talking about their engagement and everything. But then you also see another transition where she brings the actor parents to campus to know the campus and everything. So I was like, that is really cool, and sort of telling the audience these parents are not her real parents, which I really loved how the transitions work in this drama. Another one is when Haoming, when they first meet, Xu Yan and Haoming, they first met at the plant stop. And then you see him bring Xu Yan to his mom, this is my girlfriend, introducing you officially. So I was like, oh wow, they didn't waste anything. It just happened. First they meet, and then they're we're dating. And I was like, wow, I really like that. Another part that I really, really love is when Haoming's mom was like, I want to talk to you, and inviting all these girls, they're having this conversation in Xu Yan's on the side, but the transitions from girl after a girl, another girl after another girl and another girl, and you sort of get the idea as an audience that oh, these are the people that Haoming's mom think these are the people for my son, not you. You are not right for my son. So I was like, whoa, that was really cool to see that whole transition. But the one camera angle that I really have to get into is when it's finally Xu Yan's turn, and the camera's facing Haoming's mom, and she's drinking a cup of tea or coffee, and you see her eyes lift up, and she's drinking, and she's this whole, that whole frame, I really, really love a lot. So Xu Yan, this character is very different from the character leads that I see in other dramas, where it's just this person is a liar and everything. But then when you find out more about Xu Yan's, how her family, her parents treated her and everything, I'm just like, no, Like, I was like, Xian, you got this, you know. One part that really got me was when her parents found out about her engagement to Hao Ming, and her dad said, like, how can a child sort of like question the parents' like wrongdoing or right doing, whatever. And that really got me because a lot of the times people would say like, oh, it's the parents' first time, you know, being a parent. But then I was like, they also had a daughter, like the sister, older sister, before Xian. So it's not technically their first time being a parent. So I was like, okay, I don't buy that. But I was just like, this whole time I was like, no, I stand with Xian. As for Hao Ming's character, I feel like from the way beginning, we all feel that, like, he would know that Xian lied and like hired all the actors to be her parents and everything. And so I was like, how can he not know? Because he did so much research on Xian before she went like to meet him and everything. And I was like, he knows. He definitely knows. So in this drama, the actor that plays Hao Ming's mom, she did a stream before, and she said that the jewelry, the bags, the clothing that you see the characters wear, they're all real, they're all branded items, very expensive items. Another thing is that if you see Zhao Lu Si, Xuyan, like the clothing and everything that she wears and everything, Zhao Lu Si is the one that put all the outfit together for her character and all these things. I was like, this is so cool. And also, the bag that Xuyan used, the small pink bag that Xuyan used to hit one of her old friends, it's sold out online. So yeah, so there's that bag is hard to find. And then in this drama, I think it was really interesting to see they mentioned PF Chang in the drama, and then Syracuse University was used because I feel like a lot of the times when I see like C dramas in general, I've heard like mentions of Harvard, Yale, Stanford, all these schools. And it was actually my first time hearing like Syracuse University mentioned. And then the students who actually go to Syracuse University and they also watch the drama, the streets that they mention and everything, it does exist, but the location of a restaurant is not really where that's location, where that restaurant is. So it's really funny. It's really rare, like nowadays especially, that a drama does so well as the episodes are coming out, because usually I have to say like the first 10 episodes of a drama is usually like, oh, it's so good, and then later, like halfway through, it just like downhill from there, because it seems like the stories, they don't sort of like make sense, or it doesn't feel like, oh, it's continuing from what was it beginning. The writers did really good job in terms of like, like having it all like combined and really make sense. And like episode after episode, it's getting exciting, and it's not like, oh, I'm like giving up on this, drama. So I'm excited to see how this all ends. Anyways, that's all I have to say about this drama. Let me know what y'all think of this drama. And if you like videos like this and want to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel. Appreciate it a lot. And don't forget to give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below. Let me know what was your favorite part of this drama, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!